Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, looky who. You made it past every other boss. Cool sound. Cool sound design. Hinako, it's time. Time to finish it all. Time to kill our parents. Time to become a thread wife. Oh, great. It won't budge though. Anyone got a key? Where are we going? I'll call if it's the one. It might not be the one. But yeah, it's very like middle of Stanley Elf. The story hasn't changed since the very start of the game. It's still Gal refusing to succumb to the Tradwife mindset. Look. I kill her first. That I can see. Damn. Mannequin skate up. There we go. So this post husband of hers, whom she doesn't even know, and the real reason they're getting married is not even for feelings, of course. It's to supposedly pay out our father's debt. That maybe I'm mixing up games at this point because there was a different story a while ago. But the father refused to keep up a shrine and got a normal office job. I guess also like kind of failed there, and yeah, the family is just fucked. Because the solution was simple as her and her mother just abandoning the alcoholic father, starting a life somewhere else. Especially since her older sister is already married off and seems to be living a decent enough life. But instead they're stuck in high dynamic range, brother. Kanto 9 has already come out, so this is also gonna be the Limbus stream. I've checked how to get the other ending and not this first run, the first playthrough one. Someone tells me this is not even Spiritus, it's yeah. Just some clean water. Now the important parts. Like, this thing clearly weighs a lot, and even though Hina could turn out to be an athlete, he has like a whole bunch of achievements in sports. No way can she just go and sew for the bone. Also, just, thanks to this scene, I just realized why there is this sharp bladed variant. The jalapeno like remaining bits, so it doesn't just hang, you know. Now, I know it's symbolic, but even a surgeon would probably take, like, you know, a dozen minutes sewing for all of that. We also continue to play CG from GTA, just for memes. But yeah, I'm not sure how it would work and whether it would work with this kind of transformation or. So we got a rookie Kuchiki's fucking haircut. Already in place, eh? Really symbolic. Man, I'm not even sure why this guy chose her. Never told us anything really, even though he doesn't hate the whole deal.
痛み止めは施した。まだ痛むか。
Painkiller should be in place.
少し引きつる感じがするだけです。
Armfield stance.
行きましょう。次。
Next ritual.
君さえ良ければ。
はい。大丈夫です。
I mean, the next ritual is also. Well, it's not as gruesome, honestly. It's branding, getting the clan tag. But we're gonna skip it because they're just not impressive to me. Like, yeah, animals get branded all the time. And it's also a pretty clean procedure, you know. So,
美しい腕です。
a beautiful arm. Yeah, her brain has already started changing. She's a little bit fucked in the head. All because of traditions, though, yeah. She didn't, like, inflict it upon herself, really. Yep, there's a second procedure. It's, well, one thing, a person's back is barely sensitive at all. You'll probably cut a person's back and they wouldn't even notice in some cases. Cause just there's aren't that many nerves there, you know. On the other hand, if someone like cut their nose or maybe lips or their fingers, they would fucking feel it much better. And yeah, it's also cauterized, you know, cauterized it instantaneously, so shouldn't be a big deal. You've got to take down big guy. Whoa. What? Bandage? I don't need a bandage though, I need other healing. Did he just crawl up her ass or something? What was that? What? How? Okay, nice.
結構なお
think
名前
I
で
hung on to my sanity there
ありがとうございました。
just a little bit. Very ends. So this is the third procedure. Third part of the marriage ritual, which she's definitely like over exaggerating. Even though we have seen in the game the same level how wives are really, they depict as just a bunch of cages, but the traditional marriage, of course, considering that the wives are like kept from going out alone, from having a personal life. Like it's understandable. Not that it's supposed to be tolerated, but you get what's up, you know. So let's look at yourself. Oh man, what a hottie. Honestly, I feel like they should have just made it all into a one huge cutscene. You know, the mechanics are understandable how we're now letting unfamiliar secrets to enter a new house. This one, the man, she's not even doing it surgically, she's just cutting her skin. Yep, there's a marriage ring. I mean, it's not the first time for games or that other Italian pro game also had something like this. I also seen it in a movie, an old movie about some kind of swamp. And the eye sockets are tiny, man. What the fuck? Shouldn't be able to see shit. I don't get why is this like I assume not okay to show, but then monsters, guts, and all that are right on display. You're a married woman now. It is now official. I think it is official because this was supposed to be the last ritual.
よく痛みを
Sorry, one thing I don't get
厳
is
しかったぞひな子
is this husband guy like an asshole or not?
私の目を見なさいひな子私の目を見なさい もう痛いことや辛いことはないよ。落ち着きなさい。
はい。痛いことや辛いことはありません。
Okay.
私は落ち着きます。
Jesus, wow. She's now an obedient wife. If the husband says there it is not
さす
painful,
がひな
then
子だ。
ありがと
you
う
will
ござい
not feel any pain, you know? Which
さあ行こ
also can be a real and legitimate, and even with visual effects. It's like the psychological effect of a good leadership, you know, inspiration almost. It reminds me of those commissars in Warhammer.
これでようやく
Chase after Fox Mask.
新
Wait,
し
do
い
I need to do it now? I don't remember, 'cause there were a couple of these where there were 2 cutscenes in a row. Do you need to like, you need to move around a little bit?
う。頑張ったね。さあ皆が私たちを待っているよ。
What? He's no longer got eyes left. Yeah, the new ability. The Fox Clan is ours. I'm not sure what the fox symbolizes here. Roman sanity. Ah, that's why they put the divine water here. So I could bring divine water and their sanity. I have to wonder though, is my Nary charm turning sanity into a shield or into my new HP bar?
進むべき道が
The path, yeah. We go through walls, but it's unnecessary. Where was it? The right.
とても綺麗だ。ひな子。では行こうか。
はいご一緒に
見たまえ。皆が私たちを祝ってくれている。
Maybe they're foxes just because she doesn't like them or something. Because these are like a more predatory, like a market predator, you know, kind of tells all here. Because they just snatched her from her familiar nest, you know.
あなたの
She was
新
just
しい
a,
せい
you know, just some prey. All these hounds. But that was our sister. And her face doesn't move for some reason. And still there's someone who will hide in her. Even after she sacrificed herself to kind of save her family, but really just the parents. Someone who has like a huge family or anything. I almost gotta wonder, dude. Most Japanese family is pretty small, historically. Her name is Shimizu Hanako. Not the narrate. Wife. Yeah, it's her classmates.
リンコリンコ私はあんたの願い通り死んでいなくなるからだから私のことなんか忘れて幸せに生きなよ忘れてやる手伝ってやる私の記憶から世界からお前の名前なんて全部消えたんです消されない
Where did the husband go, though?
私の名前は
Is it really that much of a personal problem?
私の気持ちをさせたくせに傾いて見たくなかったこんなリンコ見たくなかった
Man, how many of his fucking types does she have?
ってなんかない
Bravo became a wife, now asleep. Yeah, it does act like a shield, nice. Perfect, so basically I have 2 HP bars then. Did she just split it? Hot 2 of fucking priestess, eh? She spotted her own fucking... Just fucking bitch slapped her.
見たくなかった
Damn, is your hand huge?
リンコのこんな姿でも今は嬉しいお別れにさえして私たちはようやく本音を語り合えたねこれでリンコの世界から清水ひな子は消えたねお幸せにリンコ
I really see only gonna start appreciating indie games because they're smaller, and well, they're not as bite-sized. But they deliver a simple idea with simple means. Or sometimes even deliver a complex idea with as little time as possible, which leaves space to ruminate. Here's like
君はひな子じゃないか
there is a simple idea
君はひ
you-
な子だ
and behind it is just nothing really. It's just really hard to get to the simple idea, to get to the truth,
じゃない私はひな子
そうだよ
It's like he gave her fucking
君は私 私のひなこだ。
A dog name or something. Like, Pochi Pochi? Yeah, you're Pochi now. Come here. Time to eat. Madam, these Wendy's.
そろそろ帰っておいで。お夕飯ができたから。おい、リンコを離せ。
ひなこ、もう時間がないのよ。いつまでここにいる気なの？姉ちゃん。久しぶりね、ひなこ。やっぱりなんだか不思議な感じ。
Damn, it's really a walking corpse.
お互い様よ。私の中でのひなこはまだ小学校前。そんな格好をしているとひなこがひなこじゃないみたいだわ。お姉ちゃん、私。あなたが生かされたということは、ここに至ってもまだ迷いがあるということなのね。迷い？今日までに何度も言ったかもしれないけれど、もう一度だけ言うわね。生はあなたが選びなさい。誰の意見も聞かなくていい。自分の意志だけで選びなさい。だけれども、これだけは覚えておいて。あなたがそれに悩める時間はもう尽きかけている。いえ、普通の人間ならばとっくに尽きている。お姉ちゃん。
I honestly don't understand the role of her sister. Like, I guess she's also just like parents trying to change her mind on marriage.
リンコ。
Chewing gum. A little save here, I don't remember. I think I do. There's a whole bunch of fun during there. Yeah, we'll go to the residence. They basically re-explain the story in a much more, like, simplified way. To show how the protagonist, like, arguing with parents. She, like, tells your mother to, like, to resist the father's, like, accusations and whatnot. Instead of the usual, oh yes, dear husbands, I will do better even though I'm doing fine.
ひなこ、シュウ君から電話だよ。今いないって言って。
It's all the packages.
言っちゃったよ。じゃあ
Parcels?
買い物に行
Letters?
ってるとか言っといてよ。はいはい、わかったよ。
She refused to talk to her friend or potentially boyfriends.
私が見えてるよね。とうとう私の声まで聞こえるようになったんだ。そんなとこに立ってないで入ったら、ちょうど話がしたかったところだから。あなたは誰なの？
I'm you, but cooler.
と思うの。自分で自分がわからない感じ。自分の気持ちが自分で理解できない。どういうこと？何の話をしているの？多分あなたは私で、私はあなたじゃない、そういう気がするの。あなたは誰？私がひなこならあなたは誰なの？あ、ひなこなのは同じ。でも
Ganana.
はもう
Still using the
ひなこ
nose.
じゃないのかもしれない。わけのわからない言い方はやめて。何の話をしているの？あんたこそとぼけるのはやめて。さっきからなんで何もわからないふりをしているの？ねえ、しっかりと私と向き合って、ちゃんと考えて。私はね、あんたをすぐに殺すこともできたんだよ。でもしなかった。なんでかわかる？ちゃんとあんたと
What is she saying,
清
brother?
水ひな子と本気で話がしたかったから。私たちは対等に、そして全力で殺し合わなくちゃいけない。なのにあんたは逃げ回るだけ。
We have to fight
真剣に私たちの
for our
ことを
female
考え
rights.
ようともしていない。これ以上あんたが逃げ回るならもういい。もう今度こそあんたを殺すから。
I'm gonna kill
あ
all,
んただけじゃないから
once
ね。
and for
お
all.
父さんもお母さんも殺す。
Kill the
この家
parents
も
too.
この町も消し去ってやる。リンコもサクコも殺す。
You're making me do this Treadwife
あんたの大
things.
切な相棒もね。シュはどこ？
And your friend too.
どこにいるの？ねえ、シュってそんなに大事？あんたのこといまだに宇宙戦争ごっこの相棒だと思ってるんだよ。あんたのこと女だとさえ思ってくれてないんだよ。
Your maid doesn't see you as a woman.
ただの幼なじみ
Her.
の腐れ。死んだって全然問題ない。シュは大切な私の相棒だ。殺されてたまるか。
There was no one there. Yeah. Hmm. I mean, I guess they're doing a good job of showing how even one person has is split in their opinions and decisions or whatever. But I'm kind of struggling with this one. Yeah, I mean, it's obvious what she wants. Just being yourself, not marrying some random dude. I guess it is just facts. Yeah, she. No, never. No. She just has to leave with her the once and do what people ask of her. She can take the pills.
こんな とこに置いとくなんて。
Going to save you. It's not even a commentary, it's not a cutscene. Ah, wait. I think it's... She's confronting her parents now. I think they're showing the cost of her choosing to stay herself. She has to give a prince. Or maybe not. Maybe it's a consequence of her doing the marriage and saving the family from the debt.
ナコ、遅かったな。今から始めるところだったぞ。誰のなんだと。
Yeah, it's all girl with a father who lost his job. And gave up the tradition of being a local priest.
それでは、ご一同様。包丁のさよ。
Is this for fish or for cake?
どうぞご覧ください。よー。なんだその戦は。
No, that happened in real life. Huh? It's also backed up how much, how like people's relationships and being a part of a certain like group matters. Because there are like toxic relationships in there, and there's political immunity. Really is all about ties. I don't have a point, man. You sure she got it? Okay, let's switch it open. So, I've previously attacked... What the fuck is going on? The father first. You can actually kill them both at the same time, I think. Because I've attacked them both. Oh, he's all sure dead. Where has an HP? What the fuck? How many side attack can you do? Like, where are my healings? Okay, we took down Mother first. Before that, I took down the father first and... Wait, what? Nothing has changed? Did I not kill her? Was she alive still? I think she was still alive when I was supposed to finish her off. But it's not what matters who you kill first. Not for storage, it's for achievements, I guess. They look real different now. Is it the... I assume this is Hanukkah's wife. He's much more powerful, significant. He's only put the family out of debt. Or maybe out of spite when she got married off. Well, no, we've already seen in letters that says
これを飲みなさい。
all of their debt
少
is
し
like
楽になるはずだ。
gone. I'm not sure why that his wife thing could why it hurt him. Guessing it was all for the parents' sake in the first place.
私は一体
まだ体が馴染まないのだろう。よくここまでこらえてくれた。
これでは皆様に愛想を尽かされてしまうでしょうか。
He's giving up on me.
私が許しはしない。 少し血色が良くなった。君の体にも合うようだ。
So what they're doing is like traditional way. Weddings in Japan.
これは
先祖の霊に備えた米と水を混ぜ合わせてこしたものだ。神聖な力が宿っている。
The divine alcohol water, I guess.
もう立てます。ありがとうございます。
そうか、気をつけて。
His role is so weird to me. Like,
そうだ。君にこれを。もう君が私のものであることだ。
I guess he's that kind just to make the point that
君のために用意したものがもう一つある。
like he's the only like good thing about marriage. Like the people out there might not be assholes, but tradition itself and the peer pressure is what the problem is. So he's like the saving grace here. Extreme power. Yeah. Still swinging after how many weeks of that alcohol? Don't remember what it's gonna be this time. Oh yeah, it's a super long fucking puzzle here. Yeah, we do the puzzle and then... Yeah, this is the one where they demonstrate what the problems of marriage is. You basically see how everyone is caged in. Like how wives are abused. And the husbands are just wandering out there and doing fuck all.
Sa, kimi mo. Dewa, 始めようか。
はい。
Last time I heard Hajime Hoka was in Yakuza 0, I think. Majima used to say it all the time when gambling. Was that a wine boom? What the fuck?
これで最後だ。
And imagine you're marrying someone. There's a wine boom.
一緒だからこ
Oh, damn.
こまで来られました。
もうわずかの辛抱だ。
はい。最後まで。
Did Truce keep something as well? Oh, okay, we're back to that. The consequences reality.
全部お前たちのせいだ。
So we chase after, I think, her
お
own
前は許さない。絶対に。絶対に。
her own self as a married woman. So my guess though, because she also has the same hands. Wait, what? Am I going the wrong way? Fuck. Yeah, that's dead ends. I guess they're the same color, so I should kill this thing first.
死ね。邪魔するやつはみんな死ね。
I'm always like curious why exactly isn't sanity used as a shield in the game to begin with. Now, Hermit idiot, I realized that this world is fake. And so, the attacks only take away from sanity. Not from HP.
返して。私のすべてを返して。
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Fuck. Man, there's some kind of optimization problem in the city for real. Trying to get to the middle of the city.
ぶっ殺してやる
Almost feels like she's mad at her future self or something.
苦しみながら死ね
Like the thing floating out there is her future self.
もういいや私の街を返して私の
Oh,
大切な
okay,
も
we're
の
doing all the damage or something.
すべて奪ったな
Suddenly, Shimizu Hanako has disappeared, left home. But I don't think what is playing out is
絶対
the consequence of her disappearance. I think it's the world that where she did something.
お前たちのせいで
Fuck is... Gotta kill another mother.
お前たちがやったように私もお前たちのすべてをぶっ壊してやる
Can see if she also has like double hands. It's not her sister, it's probably not her mother. Has to be Hanako herself. Hinako, Hanako.
お父さんをお母さんをお前を許さない絶対に
こんなことだろうと思いました。
お姉ちゃん助けて
これがどれだけ失礼なことか、あなたにも十分分かっているはず。
Maybe it is just the
殺しなさい。
personification of the females. The like tradition, the image of a married woman. There's this like, yeah, teach her to
あ
respect
なたのためです。
being a red wife.
死になさい。
I'm really not sure how other endings are supposed to show that. Like, the other ending supposedly requires us to get a historical weapon.
どうか心安らか
I assume means she's just calling out to the strong women in history. Man. Cracks me up every time she just repeats after him. If Bro were to joke and like start eating it, like nibbling on his twig, she would just follow it. She would not pass the wipe check. Is this a twig from the holy tree that's supposed to be the Fox Clan's like enemy? Might be. These look more like antlers. Was it probably called trypophobia? People feel like assemblies of dots. Okay, so it was her. She turned into the bright monster. So she killed her whole self, as in her past dreams and solitude. Now she's just a faceless servant of her husband, I guess. I assume all the biomass and flowers is all about is the tradition, yeah. It just keeps spreading. The trend stays. No, we're brainwashed now.
血が綺麗
Yep, the festering, spreading, fucking marriage tradition. She doesn't really do much. There is a set of like common encounters that remind her. I assume the doll here is like the Barbie that's supposed to like that was made with the idea of women being, strong independence. Is what the doll is here. As in why they've chosen doll of all things. He's a fog monster. Oh yeah, so basically 2 in 1. They're home. This is after clearing all of the dolls on our way home. Because you go, it's just multiple encounters here. It waste time. So on our way back home as a humble bride and nothing else. Our parents sure are fucking happy about it. Technically, this guy's financial decisions is basically the only reason all these problems occurred.
ひなこや綺麗だよほらお父さん
ここはもうお前の家ではない。
What he suddenly realizes
帰ってきても敷居をまたげると思うな。
he failed as a family head, marrying her off. Then the mother just she's not commiserating, she's like, oh, you're just like me now. I'm really not sure why would she attack the parents. Like, I guess it's her forgetting them from now on. Help Hinako. Though this is Hinako. I guess now we're gonna be fighting for her future. Damn, what the fuck? There's the Thames outside. It's really, really hot in here. -30. It feels even colder than that. Okay, it's gonna get even colder. Man, doesn't this haircut suit her?
くねった道まるで私の心みたい
This road is as twisted as my fucking mind. Okay, relatable. Well, it can't be her soul, right? We're not inside her right now. Because it... I mean, yeah, it's stormy, so what though?
あんたなら全てを壊すの
Okay, Western ideals help me destroy the traditional familial traditions. Still, candy and food is are the only things to ease the pain. I gotta wonder why is he using the old and ooh, it's Azula's
壊
fire.
さないつもりか上等だ
I Hmm. Health and sanity. Divine water. Yeah, divine water is basically the blue potion from Fortnite. Why is her body so like, black almost? I don't think Kaguya blood is like that dark. Well, nah, if it's
また邪魔するか
if it's from the vein
気が済むまで
and from the like
血の海に沈めてやる
the used psychonomia. What?
邪魔するなどけ
Only for his views, bitch. Man, huh? Wait, is this just straight up a fucking first aid kit? Well, only got plenty of those, so. She's surprising somehow like he's staying alive. I guess those fucking charms actually they work like a charm. Now I've been here. Mr. Husbands, I'd like a refund.
もう後戻りは
What is this? Oh, it's the gig upgrades thingy. Right carcass, and there's to reuse it, okay. I need to spend a little bit though. Eight first aid kits though, they would also fucking keep me alive. More divine water, nice. Man, lately, when I was browsing the mods during previous stream, I thought I saw the mod that said, "Oh, lowering the price of a memory drawing thing or something." But late game, you get so much faith, even with like little exploration, that I was able to draw all the memory like pretty easily. It only cost me, I think, maybe 6 or 7,000 in the end. Well, overall, it's probably like around 10k. So, yeah, the economy is fine. Rage. Only 3 memory slots though. That's damn fucked up, man. Stamina is yeah, stamina defines everything. Sanity and health. I would technically go for sanity last. But since there is the Emma Plague that's... Well, no. Since Emma Plague can turn sanity into shield points, and it regenerates on its own, as far I can see, or at least with use of offerings, food, and water. I guess sanity investment can be decent, but yeah, it's ornament, stamina, health, and then sanity. There's unique effects can redefine the whole build. Stamina to use all time is never enough. Then it's your chance to survive shit. And then it's a shield. Or stamina, yeah. Let's go. It doesn't give me that much though. We've tried everything there was, right? Yeah. Yeah, there's a whole new save file. I assume this is gonna be the actual final boss. Ray. I mean, bandage. I'd rather have the. I got Ray. And the thing that female models in most Japanese games don't even have legs or knee bones, as model bones. Kind of wish we had a Japanese version of Bully. Canal and Rhymes. Red Capsule, a suspicious fuckman. Being those who were left here by the US government, some shit. Another shrine?
清水ひな子
And the fucking kitchen knife in the statue. Ah, I guess the girl attacked the fox. Is this what's gonna happen? Another first aid kit. What the fuck? How many of them are there? Well, I guess I can just add it, yeah. There's so many. Gosh, and that's toolkits. Do you like this kind of Japanese gardens, or just shaped sand, basically? Yeah, two save points just in case. Man, I've seen how to get the other alternative endings, and no, it's not that difficult, but it takes time. I don't think it will be possible without the guide, because some of them like take place in the middle of action. You're being chased and then you gotta like turn the other way and whatever. I mean, what did you do in her place? Like in her shoes, where you gotta become independent, but you save your family from that. Not a small family, actually. Or stay independent and potentially endanger the entire households. And also be like called out by the entire like circle. Roll default here, right? Yeah, this area we know.
まさかまだ生き残っていようとは
Still trying to stay the band?
所詮は向こう側の人
Why are you supporting this fucked up
私の
tradition?
気持ちなんてわからない
落ち着いてあなたがどうしてここにいるかわかる
わからないここはどこ怖いやつらい気持ち悪い帰りたい
それは何のあなたいつから飲んでるの
Okay, yeah, there.
大丈夫なの
I guess
全然大丈夫だよ
that's what happened.
これを飲むと
The red pills.
もうやめなさいそれを飲むのをやめて私に構わないで
That's just the hint for the New Game Plus. And I've only taken a single fucking pill during tutorial because the game was like, yeah, take the pill, damn it. Do it.
根源
As expected, the Chinese carpenter stands the test of time and unhinged. Too many balls of fucking schoolgirls. Not too many balls, just Bozo. What's with the pills? Where did the pills even come from?
リンコもシュウも奪いお父さんもお母さんも私を返せ奪った全てを返せ
Give me back my independence. Is that really a voice? Bro, I got mad damage, I'm not sure how, but I do. I even staggered with a fucking knife?
その程度か
Usually we stun with like two-handed weapons and weapons. This knife is just too good. Stab her ass. Good. Oh, shit. Yo, the build works.
今度は私が全てを奪う
The hell is it? Oh. Where's the stank water? There. You recover it. Man, the stamina recovery talisman is actually huge. What's it? You Baftel and Tavern bitch. We shall not become furry. Damn, brother, this game teaches. I imagine this teaches one to pay hands.
もうこんなところは嫌だ
You
私
see
がこんな
the youthful drug addict's overpowered schoolgirl has completely bald arms. And the evil bride is all hairy. Ooh, more action. Nice. Wait, why am I... Escape from their shrine. Alright. Sayonara, fuckers. Are those pills? Yeah, there's a ton of pills on the ground for some reason. Ah, yeah.
どうしたのよ。
これは何の真似だ。おい貴様、正気か。
うるさい。どいて。
I assume the red pills is what she used to kill herself. Something like that. Where the hell am I?
邪魔するなら容赦しない。私に、私たちに誰も構うんじゃねえ。
You big titty monster. How dare you have big titties? Forgivable. What is justice? Okay. They all drop pills now.
待ってくれみんな。
Like, one might even think that the pills are a good thing. Since they're the healing items. What the fuck?
どうしてお前の心を分かってやれたと思って。
Motherfucker. And their core mind has become prison almost. Pills everywhere.
ひなこ、ずっとって約束したじゃない。
Man,
裏切り者。
I wish there was a small chance to be considered no pills run.
どうしてこんなことを。やめなさい。銃を奪ったあんた。
ごめんよきなこ。本当にごめん。俺が間違ってた。俺はただでもこんなになんて。
やめろ。友達の声で話しかけるな。
Talking like her friends. So she is experiencing poison heads. Poison on your head. Yeah, that's all the pills.
もう少しの。
Imagine how much money that will be in the US, where healthcare is like giga expensive. Millions probably. Even if these are all just laxatives or something. Emergency services? Ambulance? Trying to get her back to life? Is there a junkie superhero who just gets more powerful the more they mix? Wow, wait. Is this really the first ending you get? It's not even an ending, they explain the situation and then she's just high. The commandments so the olden days are hard in stone. True. I mean, you've probably heard of many seized by the hands that you form and clasped the girl's hands are. You've probably heard of many like traditions worldwide that are slowly dying out. Like the biggest example I've heard recently was that the business drinking culture in China is almost gone. Like it used to be that if you want to, have some strong business relationships to the Chinese, like producer, for example, you had to like come in there and spend a night drinking with the rapper, like the president or whatever. And now it's no longer a thing. Young generations of the Chinese businessmen, all Korean people, so they outsourced the game to Koreans. So the new generation of the Chinese are much healthier and nicer, and don't stick to this kind of forcing people to drink alcohol just to sign papers. Not like we've like not physically forcing it. Basically just leading people to it. My goodness, how tragic. They just put every CFO, CEO, CEO. Sucho team. So the game is basically Chinese and Korean maids. Wait, how did it work? Two male victims, same female suspect as in the wedding massacre on Route 8. One victim with cardiac arrest. Haven't found the knife used. Female suspect in her 20s and wearing a wedding dress. Height is 1.6 centimeters. Armed and dangerous. Exercise extreme caution. The suspect was observed consuming red and white capsules. Man, they give you so many fucking hints to stop using those. Wait, so what happened in the real world was a wedding ceremony massacre under the drug influence? It wasn't even like what we've seen in the game has never happened. Speeding. Can't really hearing speed after being told a story about drugs. Can't understand who's in charge of the audio. Yeah, still a lot of Korean people. Espace Vision. So many French names for art companies. Are there many French businessmen who start design companies in Japan? Great sound music. No, I think they actually brought a new sound designer, a new composer for this one. Soramo. Man, so many different music studios outsourced. It was international localization. Man, that's a strong company. They got every language. Strangely, most localization offices are UK based. UK or, yeah, I guess just China. I guess UK, Singapore, and like so picking are like the most like international kind of companies, kind of places on Earth. So she's drowned in the bottomless sold out. I mean, yeah, obviously it's not a good ending. Like, it's not even an ending. Like, we don't know what. There was no conclusion. It's just a massacre. She just came to this. Cannot create save data from the complete game. This is not just New Game Plus. It's like the real game. Like the second part almost. Fucking Silent Hill, they're like the new game practices. I don't like it at all. Like, I don't mind a game having replayability, but I don't want, like, I want options, you know, like in I would replay Kingdom Come Deliverance, for example, knowing, oh, like The Witcher 3, knowing there's about the same path, but, or like even the Skyrim and such, the same path. No, there is different path. You can have different experience to potentially come to the same ending. Like, that to me is almost fine. But then what Silent Hill offers is you get the same experience but a different outcome, which is not, probably isn't the the definition of replayability. You can must be able to play on the hard difficulty setting Lost in the Fog. So you can unlock the hard difficulty no matter what the original one was. Things are carried over to faith. Wait, all the stat upgrades. That's pretty cool, actually. Yeah. Obtain a memory, of course. Yeah, I wouldn't want to fucking draw for them twice. Though it would be pretty cool for like randomizer, like speedruns. You get like a shitty memory or like a really good one early on. Change, how your run goes. Certain key items. Key items. Can't imagine which ones, because all the puzzles are like built on obtaining fucking key items and keys. Yeah, this must be really few. I don't think it's many. Non-puzzle documents and journal information. Non-puzzle? Which ones are these? Okay. Well, I guess I should leave it at the bottom. Game Plus. Oh, it shows you which endings you got. So this is the Peel ending, the first one, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more, yeah. Okay. View endings. Oh, they're just giving you... Oh, 4 more. Come out to roost, drown the bottom speed of soldads. Yeah, after an overdose. I'm not sure we've got like a fair few games left to do. Do I want to grind for other endings or just watch it on YouTube? I've already seen basically a documentary on the whole thing. Man, all endings take 50 minutes to go through. I'd say let's get a true ending. See what the katana is like. Wait, this one is like 1.5 hours. Oh, because it's through the boss fights. Okay. Yeah, let's get more endings. Well, no, get one more ending and just watch all the remaining endings together. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, it is not clickable. It's just there. Yeah, I'm gonna rate it right away anyway, cause why wait? And we'll do Olympus Company now. Let me switch right away. Company. Really weird. The game is not strained much compared to like that one's called again. Well, basically other gacha games, so there, except maybe from Musume, the Musume. Where is it? Yeah, this one. But alright, this separate thing. It's only left. Wait. Unfinished diverse too long watched. Repetitive. I don't want to say repetitive, but because the anime diversity was especially small this time. There were like more things and puzzles around how you interact with enemy, but the enemies themselves were like just maybe like 4 types. The big guy, um, the nurse is kind of the spitter, which all are taken straight from Silent Hill 2 remake, which is kind of bullshit. Like, sure, reuse assets, but at least change the animations a bit. Yeah, the spitter and the man, right? Yeah, that's basically all of them. Yeah, they're really just four enemy types, which kind of keeps it grounded and comfortable. At the same time, it's like it is a game. It should have like should have a fucking thing adapt and all that. Oh wait, no, there's a fifth one, the birthing monster. Yeah, so 5 types. I mean, 5 is a good number, given the additional bosses. Learning languages possible, kind of, with Japanese. Well, no. Since it's Silent Hill, they barely fucking talk about anything at all. The notes are few this time. There's a lot of like Japanese terms that. Well, I guess you could learn a little bit about Japan, but you won't learn the Japanese language. Japanese useful, some useful about Japan, just tradition stuff. The woke, but not in an annoying way. I thought it was gonna be much worse. Like the plan was gonna be obnoxious about not wanting help or and some such. But it was fine actually. visually it was great, which is like it wasn't too innovative. It still was just a fucking Japanese village. But the graphics just the graphics were like on a whole new level. It's not the visuals like in Call of Duty though. Good graphics, but not like Battlefield and Call of Duty like innovation graphics. And also not really design. Design was like yeah, it was whatever. And the whole game is kinda dark. It's just like the first time you open up the game you realize, wow, this is a polished game, eh? Man, I'm not even sure what kind of tags to add. Let's say it's probably infinite, because you can replay it for other endings. Man, I can't tell. It is a little bit woke. The message is kind of stupid in the whole. Like, if you marry, you die internally. And like, I'm the kind of person who's against any sort of relationship in any form. I think individuals should like stay as solo as possible, because an individual is a person is a smart creature. Part of a group itself. Yeah, their decision making, their everything just becomes much worse. They lose their will, which is technically the message of the game. Too long? I'd say it it kind of is too long, but they also get everything they want to demonstrate it. Yeah, it's funny. It should be something like this. Soundtrack, it's a Silent Hill game, so like automatic 10 out of 10. I wish the protagonist would speak her mind a bit more often, because for the game, like they were clearly problems, and the protagonist never voiced them. Like the only time she speaks up, I guess, is that she hates herself, and then that's her mother should stand up against the father's like kind of domestic abuse. Maybe they like shown it in the mild form. And it's much worse, you know. Yeah, gameplay was fire. I really didn't like the fact that things are like resurrecting. Like even if they were to resurrect, can they not just have some kind of cooldown? Like, yeah, you just get killed. To wait like 3 minutes before you can come up to the player again from like off screen somewhere. Like in Left 4 Dead maybe. What else was there? I kinda don't like the early game balance where you have to like, oh, you just got slashed by a fucking uh, monster puppets. Eat a bunch of candy like every 2 seconds, because the character can like hit her can hit the monster like in the right at the right moment, and basically gets fucking destroyed by staggers. So it's probably literally the same as Silent Hill 2, It's just in Silent Hill 2, you're always, well, most of the time ranged. You barely ever enter like melee combat, and usually to finish the enemy off. So that's why the staggers there didn't feel strong. So they were like, "Oh, Silent Hill 2 remake is perfectly fine with its stagger balance, so we should just carry it over." They carried it over to a game with melee only, and yeah, it sucks. The whole weapon like fixing, keeping maintaining situations kind of not for me. Though it like it should just replace ammo, right? Limit it a bit. But why would a fucking schoolgirl maintain random picked up like knives and pipes? Yeah, I also didn't like the fact that you gotta. Sometimes with puzzles you can miss something. The instruction, like the hints for the puzzles, are always a single button where you just press the open up your journal, and the journal has explanations for the puzzle. That was super convenient. At the same time, puzzles where you just gotta fetch something, you can fucking wander around the map while wait for those. And like usually in this kind of cases, the devs at least like mark the area where the thing should be. And it wasn't always the case here. So it kind of sucks. I had to like redo some things. And also like, yeah, just the ending. Like they should, it would be a 10 out of 10 if the ending wasn't like, oh yeah, next episode, like by the way, complete the game like three more times and maybe we'll show the ending, the true ending. Not even the true ending, just an ending that isn't cutting up the story with, yeah, she gave up. Like, she gave up, it should be like a moral choice. She took a pill and fucking off and just cut all of her like ties, ambition, and everything midway. Should be a choice, not the first ending, story. But I don't think it's a story problem because the story continues, right? You can get that piece of story if you get to this. It's a gameplay thing more so, the access thing, not the like the quality of story. Story itself, cool symbolism. Decent enough, simple enough characters. Too simple almost, especially with parents. Like, wow, her father isn't that. That's it. That's the entire story, and everything else is just consequence. What else was there? Wait, we still haven't learned what the fuck was the husband on about. What was the fox imitations and all those things with the husband? Husband came out of nowhere for real. What were the good things? Hmm. I guess I like how there were no friends or enemies. Everyone is a friend and some enemy because of their so how they align themselves with like the tradition and whatnot. What else was there? Now I'm getting memory lapses. I'd say, yeah, big like negative is how the game started. They were just chilling, and then bang, the plague started. Monsters came out of nowhere. What kind of starting point is that? Like at least in Silent Hill, Rose been wandering, and wandered into and he was fucking death into purgatory. Here, I assume it was like maybe a dream the night before she had to go do her wedding, right? It's just her life flashing before her. I think, yeah, the start should have been like a beautiful Hitman-like cutscene with her, like, marriage procession or something like that. But not just a bunch of kids hanging out, and next frame, like, the town is like under siege or some shit. Yeah, the use of symbolism for telling what people's roles are. I still guys see how she saw most women as either puppets or birth machines. Like, it's a little bit weird that maybe it is like that, Errol. That a girl would see other women not as women, but as like inanimate objects almost. Like, a woman objectifying other women. That part was kind of strange. Like, if they transformed like she did, she transformed into the faceless bride. And that was like understandable. Why were other women like always monsters and never human? That part is like not kind of not right, If they've shown like if they've shown her interacting in the city, maybe walking around, meeting her usual female friends, female like characters around, and then they transformed into monsters, into like birthing machines and puppets and whatnot. That would make the message was already kind of clear, but it would at least not be as like straightforward, but at the same time disconnected from reality. Yeah, yeah. My biggest like concern is just the Star Wars story and how little change we've seen. What we've seen in the game was like consequence, result, consequence. Like, either she becomes a bride or she's like rejected and dead for everyone. Like, can we see any like development there? All we've seen is her walking out of, well, telling her father to relax and like be a decent person and not offend her mother, basically. And that's it. Everything else was just the result of something that we haven't seen. Score. 10 is I would recommend it to everyone. 0 is I would tell people not to play this at all costs. How much was it again? Is there like good value in this? Silence. $70 for this one. Well, without discount, At $70, high replayability, good franchise, decent enough to optimization for this kind of quality, I would say previous Silent Hill games. Well, there are many games that work a little bit better with kind of graphics. Mm. Yeah, one point negative is definitely you need a strong computer for this one. One more point, probably a little bit woke, and you'd have to like do some research, I guess. I'd say yeah, it's probably an 8 out of 10. And I would recommend it. It's not too long, but it can be long if you choose to. The message is kind of polluted, I'd say. Which is why I wouldn't recommend it, yeah. And the gameplay can be... Well, it's only challenge at the start of the game. Later on, like, as long as you get, like, a good charm in the charm gacha, you can really optimize the builds. And the mods are there. Though, the kind of mods that, like, just make everything, like, infinite, you know? It's a good game. I'd say it's good enough. Mm. Yeah, insane graphics. What else was there? Fast pace. Yeah, the pace was perfect across the board. There wasn't anything difficult except for puzzles. Maybe some puzzles were. The fact that some puzzles have like multiple. Yeah, it's probably a big con here. Puzzles have up to. I've heard the highest one I heard 12 solutions. Well, 12 yeah. You can basically depending on your like route, your ending. Some of these like become completely different. What else is there? Um, Replayability is pretty strong. Mm. New Game Plus is mandatory, basically. Yeah, I'd say combat is yeah, most of the start there is a bit of clunkiness. Um, Slightly woke message of the women, yeah, just giving up independence. No, dance. Dance for